Hello Cancers and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your mid-February and Valentine's Day love reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading won't resonate with every single Cancer out there, and that's okay. So do be sure to check out your love readings as well as your weeklies and your February monthlies for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. They'll give you a lot more important messages, and sometimes you're really meant to resonate more with your other placements rather than just your sun sign, because we are not just our sun sign, as I like to say. Alrighty, Cancers. So, after the 14th, active practicality will be assuming overriding importance in our lives. All month, Venus has been making advances on Capricorn, Saturn, and Pluto, subtly strengthening the appeal of law, order, and anything that has to do with traditional security and long-term stability, okay? So as Mars moves into Taurus on the 14th and the Virgo full moon on the 19th coincides with the culminating clinch of Venus, Saturn, and Pluto, the cosmic demand to apply energy and our will to whatever makes us feel safe in the material world really becomes absolutely imperative to us, okay? So this could be in terms of our homes, financial security, food, and also, again, long-lasting, long-term relationships, stable relationships. So again, we need to resist any type of allure of tempting promises or situations that are really just distractions from any type of reality that we need to be facing at this time. Alright, Cancers. Cancer singles. Alrighty, Cancers. Also, guys, be sure to share and subscribe. If you're a subscriber, you can take $6 off of any love reading you book in the month of February. And all the information on booking a reading with me is right below my video in the description box. Right, Cancer singles for Valentine's Day through to the end of the month for love. Ooh, this one came right out, 9 of coins. So wow, we're feeling ourselves. We're really coming across attractively, successfully with the 9 of coins. Feeling very grounded, rooted, especially in sense of in a material sense. We could be doing very well with work. Be very self-sufficient at this time. Interesting, 5 of coins, okay. Let's continue to pull here for love. Singles. Cancer singles for love. Middle of February to the end of February here. Valentine's Day to the end of February. Death. Okay. Interesting. Unexpected, because we're starting off with the 9 of coins, and I was like, oh, what a nice, like, lovely energy. But we're going to definitely pull some clarifiers for this, guys. So let's clarify the 9 of coins here for my Cancer singles. Oof. Going through something, you guys. Let's clarify the 9 of coins for my Cancer singles. For love from Valentine's Day to the end of the month. What is the 9 of coins saying? For their love. Love and romance for my Cancer singles. 4 of cups. Let's get the 5 of coins to death here. I actually want to pull a couple for death because I want to see what comes after that as well. So I'm going to leave this here. 5 of coins. 5 of coins. Verify the 5 of coins for my Cancers. Sorry, I didn't realize this was a little bit off kilter. Clarify the 5 of coins for my Cancers in terms of love and relationships. Symbols. 5 of coins saying about my Cancers for their love lives. 6 of coins, interesting. Unexpected. Death. Clarify death. My Cancer singles. Oh, Queen of Cups. Maybe a Scorpio, guys. Wow. Okay, so what an interesting little tale here. All right. So, some of us here, it feels, have gotten so used to being single, so used to being on our own, that we might have made it almost a problem in our life here. We've gotten a little bit too stable, a little bit too comfortable with being alone. We're really happy with it, and we're doing fine. By being on our own, we're doing fine being single. We're proud of ourselves. We're confident. We may even feel like we don't really need anybody right now. So what's the point in dating? I'm totally fine by myself. However, there is this dissatisfaction here with, you know, the status quo, with the way things have been when the 4 of Cups shows up. There's dissatisfaction, but behind it there is unwillingness to change. Or unwillingness to really reach out and see what is being offered here, or see, you know, what might happen if you step into the realms of love. Maybe something here has happened in the past with that 5 of coins that has left you feeling very stagnant. Maybe you've also approached somebody else here in love and you didn't hear anything back. And it was maybe just this one person, but it's got you feeling really, really low. So again, if you're going out and dating and you're trying to date around right now, it does seem like around the middle of the month here, you might be feeling kind of down about it. Not so much about yourself, but with the 4 of Cups and that 5 of Pentacles, there's just a negative there's just a sadness there, and also almost like there's a blockage. You're seeing life as a blockage in terms of love. You're seeing an inability to really move past something in order to really see what's going on here. We really need to reach out, instead of withdrawing from friendships, relationships at this time. We need to reach out, is really what this is telling me. We're taking things maybe a little bit too personally, becoming too apathetic here with these two cards. We're becoming very stuck. We're becoming too stuck and unable to see any type of new people or opportunities being suggested by life here in terms of love and relationships. We really need to take time to take down our defense mechanisms and have greater trust in the basic goodness and love of others, even as we step into new relationships that we might be concerned about, that we might feel nervous about. You know, you're never going to know if you don't take a chance, is what I like to say. The only thing to fear is fear itself. People are always so afraid to step into relationships, I find, and this comes up all the time in personal readings and from friends all throughout my life. I've always experienced people always coming to me and saying, you know, like, I want to like move forward, I want to be with somebody, I want love. But if you're unwilling to make the changes within your life to go and bring that in, then you're not going to bring in love. You have to be willing to make those changes. And even if you have feelings for somebody, you have to be willing to put that out there. You have to be willing to take that chance instead of blocking it and seeing it as the Five of Coins energy, where it's just like this just hardship, feelings of rejection and sadness and unworthiness, a sense that something is missing from your life here. You know, this is just very lonely and in need of love here is this energy. So why are we putting out this energy when we're here? This is your energy here, Cancer. There's no reason to be feeling like, oh, I don't deserve love. Something's missing here. I need love. I need it. You know, we need to go out and get the things that we need here. This has to be the next step. This has to be the next step. So this is us putting in that effort. It's, yes, we're realizing here that maybe we've stagnated our approach. Maybe if we really do want a long-term love relationship, or again, if it's a Scorpio here, because there is Death and the Queen of Cups here. So to me, this is very Scorpio energy, but also this is your energy. So if this is not a Scorpio coming into your life, the important thing to realize this month in terms of love for you guys is that if you want something, you can go out there and get it. You can't be expecting people to come in and give you everything all the time. You can't be expecting other people to be the ones making the first move or to be reaching out for love. You can't be sitting, resting on our laurels here saying, oh, woe is me, when is like my prince or princess or my whatever charming coming to get me here, you know? You need to go out there and get it. This is putting in that effort. This is saying, okay, here we are, we're stuck, but the only way to go from the Five of Coins is up, because to me, this is my lowest, other than the Three of Swords, the Five of Coins and the Three of Swords are my lowest cards, but the only way to go with the Three and the Five of Coins, sorry, the Three of Swords and Five of Coins, or even the Four of Cups is up. It's to making those necessary changes, putting in that effort, because this is, you know, you get what you give. It's like a dumb, you know, song. I can't even think of who sings it right off the top of my head right now. My partner will kill me. But the Six of Coins is all about you get what you give. What are you putting in? And is it enough? Or are you expecting so much without really putting in the effort? You know, sometimes it can talk about those contrary, you know, a contrary situation or other situations with the Six of Coins. But to me right now, this is all about you're putting in what you need to get out what you need. You're making that necessary change. You're going to have a rebirth in love here, and it will open up your heart. You need to love yourself here in order to bring that love back in. But we also, with the Death card, are realizing that in order to bring about that change, in order to be fully open, in order to bring in that love that we are so desperately wanting here, but are unwilling to make the sacrifices and changes for, you're putting yourself out there here. You're opening your heart. You're embracing that love energy here, which I think is amazing here, Cancers. You guys are not afraid anymore. It just feels like you've become less afraid of love. You've become strong. You're like, all right, I'm willing to put in the effort now. I'm willing to go out there and see what, you know, flirting and, you know, going out and doing all this stuff is going to be. And if it's with a, you know, again, a Scorpio or another water sign, a Pisces or another Cancer here, or somebody who has that energy, you know, they have an open heart too, and they're just waiting for you to put in that effort as well. You know, maybe they put in the effort and you didn't notice. So to me, this is saying that you guys are going through and undergoing a transformation about really how you approach love and the effort that you put in terms of dating and finding that person. You guys are like, no, I want something long-term. I want something happy. Like, I want something where somebody will appreciate me and give me what I'm putting into this. You know, I want an equal, happy, long-term relationship filled with love. I want to be loved, and I want to love somebody else. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to, you know, make that change. Instead of saying, woe is me, I don't know how to connect with somebody. Why won't anybody connect with me? Why is this happening? I'm so lonely. I need love. Stop it with that energy. Enough of the pity party, Cancer. Enough of the pity party. Do not give me the pity party story, Cancer. It's really what I'm getting here. No pity parties this month, okay? Put in the effort and you will bring in that love. You will be putting out this type of energy, this beautiful, sexy, erotic almost energy of just like, wow, bam, like, I'm ready for this. I have an open heart and I'm ready for real love now. So, that's really, really amazing. Actually, let me leave these out while I pull your love cards. All right, so let's pull one for specifically Valentine's Day for my single Cancerians. One for Valentine's Day. What do they need to know here? This is my Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So let's see. What do my single Cancers need to know about love and romance for Valentine's Day? Messages from the Romance Angels for my single Cancers for Valentine's Day. Thank you, Goddess Aphrodite. What are you throwing out at us here? Oh my gosh, this one has come up a few times here. Stay optimistic about your love life. Now let's pull one here for overall from the middle to the end of the month for love, relationships, for my Cancer singles. What a perfect message, though. Stay optimistic about your love life, especially like right here, right? Oh my gosh, wedding. This is weird how much this card has been coming up because I shuffle my cards quite a bit in between each of these readings, and I do other readings as well, so this is really weird to me how much this has been coming up here. But it is February, the month of love, the month of relationships, and you know, taking it to the next level. So let's see. Stay optimistic about your love life. All right, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. The Romance Angels send you this card to remind you that love has a strong influence upon your love life satisfaction. Sorry, to remind you that you have a strong influence upon your love life satisfaction. If you've been complaining or worrying lately, the angels guide you to shift to a more optimistic perspective. Even if you've had your romantic hopes repeatedly dashed, there's still reason to hold faith that real love can be yours, if you believe it. Today, take action steps to positively manifest the love life you desire. Whether you're single or in a partnership, begin by visualizing yourself as romantically happy and satisfied. See and imagine yourself with a wonderful partner who embodies the qualities that are important to you. Imagine that person appreciating and loving you too. Hold on. Sorry, I had to catch the dog. She was about to go out and do something heinous. Anyways, you can write, listen, and conduct journaling sessions about your feelings, hopes, desires, and intentions. Okay, your positive outlook will make you a more physically and energetically attractive person, which will help you, will help your relationship with yourself and everyone else too. Beautiful. So again, stay positive, stay optimistic. You can't be bringing in that negative energy in terms of love. You must continue to bring in that positive energy. Okay, guys. Now let's look at wedding for like the end of the month here. This is what an amazing message here. Okay. Wedding. All right. You drew this card because of an upcoming wedding, your own or someone else's. It comes to you because marriage plays a role to the answer, in the answer to your question. For some people, this card could be a validation that you will get married and asks you to keep the faith and continue enjoying your life without worry about your future marital status. For others, this card signals that you'll meet a significant other at an upcoming wedding or experience something there that will lead you to new romance. If you can also represent your, it can also represent your parents' marriage and the way it affected your feelings and beliefs about relationships. In a few cases, this card asks you to look at your present and past marriages and review your feelings with the intention of healing your heart and your relationship. Okay, so it's a really, really beautiful message here. Some of you guys might, again, be doubting whether you are going to get married someday, whether you're going to find that person. Maybe you do, again, have an event coming up here that will introduce you to somebody. And again, this is also validation that you will find somebody, so stay optimistic. There is somebody out there for you, and there's no reason to feel so down, okay, Cancer? There's no reason to feel down just because at this point in life, you might be single. It does not mean that you're going to be single forever. People like always assume that, and it's like, it's okay. Just because you really want it right now doesn't mean that the universe is like, all right, so it's time to give Cancer exactly what they want. You have to be ready. You have to be more emotionally ready. You have to be putting in that effort. You have to be loving yourself the way that you deserve. Alrighty, so let's move on now to my coupled Cancerians. Okay. Alrighty, so my coupled Cancerians. Here we go. We're going to be using the Aquarian Tarot here to check out what's coming in for love for you around Valentine's Day and from the middle to the end of February. Okay, Valentine's Day and the middle to the end of February for my coupled Cancerians. My coupled Cancerians. Cancerians in terms of love, relationships, those that are in partnerships, married, etc. Long-term committed relationships. For my coupled Cancers, those that might have just started dating somebody, those that have been married forever. Six of Cups. Wow, guys, there's that soulmate validation card right there. Also, a sense of nostalgia, maybe even reconciliation if we've been having trouble connecting with our significant other. So let's see. Also the card of children. So let's see. We need to move forward for love and relationships. My couple Cancers here. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Interesting, interesting. So there's the Six of Cups, Seven of Swords. And what else do we get here? In terms of love and relationships. Okay, that one flung itself out there. Ace of Swords. All right, so let's get a couple clarifiers. Clarify the Six of Cups, the Seven of Swords here for my couple Cancers. Clarify the Six of Cups for my couple Cancers here. Just bring up this energy for their love lives. Ooh, Justice. Awesome. Sometimes I see this this kind of combination possibly as proposal, so maybe it is. It is that month, like I was just saying with the single Cancers there. Right, clarify the Seven of Swords here for my couple Cancers. For my couple Cancers, those that are committed, coupled, in love. What is the Seven of Swords bringing up in terms of love from the middle to the end of February 2019? What are we getting here? The Page of Pentacles, and let's see what else we get. And Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords here for my couple Cancers. For my couple Cancers. Just bringing up this for their love and relationships. Two of Cups. Wow, what an interesting read here. Yeah, some of you guys, I feel like if you have not been been fully committed, some of you guys might be really realizing the full extent of the love that your partner has for you here. You might really be committing in a really serious way here, maybe in a way that you didn't know. The Seven of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, to me, I don't see this as a negative thing that's been hidden here, but this definitely to me strikes as like hidden feelings. Let me get some tea. Hold on. But the Seven of Swords is again about our expectations and maybe failure to really relate, you know, two people. It's because there's two people involved here. There's failure in some type of relation here, of how we see something because somebody's hiding something. You know what I mean? It's it's like a really weird way to put that, but there's something hidden here, and it's causing issues and irritations in the way that we're communicating and in the way that we're seeing things, because we're not seeing something from another person's perspective, because maybe we don't know something that's going on below the surface here. Especially if we're involved with an air sign, possibly a Libra here. There could be a sense of, you could be dealing with an air sign here, like a Libra, or a earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, probably more of like a Virgo energy, but doesn't have to be either of those signs. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is that somebody is hiding something below the surface here, or you may not have known why someone has been acting the way that they're acting, but it's probably because they want to offer you true love. With Ace of Swords, Two of Cups, Six of Cups, and Justice here, some of us here might be getting the proposal. Some of us here might be thinking or talking with our partner here about long-term goals, talking about marriage, talking about, you know, yes, I love you, I do want to spend the rest of my life with you, didn't you know that? That's kind of, I don't know why I'm getting that as like a statement, but like, of course you're the one, like, what else? Why else would I still be in this? Like, things like that. It kind of feels like we're having conversations like that. And maybe we didn't know, you know, where this person sat on the fence here. For some of you, this could also indicate that we're thinking about nostalgia in a way. We might be thinking back to how things used to be in our relationship. We might be thinking about, also some of us here I feel like might be thinking about children and might have a hard time communicating with our partner, maybe if we're talking about having children, or maybe we want to have children and they don't, or, you know, vice versa. And we might be afraid to talk about that, to have that conversation. However, despite whatever you fear there, whatever is hidden, whatever you don't want to bring out, the Seven of Swords with that Seven of Swords energy there is still love with that Ace of Swords and Two of Cups. Like, your love is clear, it's true. There's nothing to worry about there. So whatever you fear communicating, whatever this Seven of Swords energy is that you're afraid to bring up, that you don't really want to talk about, deal with, or, you feel better about hiding, it's not good. You need to balance that out. You need to talk to this person about how you feel. And regardless of what the conversation is, it will be fine. It will be fine, because look, there's clear love here. There's clear connection. These two people that very clearly love each other, that are not afraid to state that. This is just, the Ace of Swords is absolute triumph of great force and love here. And there's the Two of Cups. So again, for some of us here, it could be that we're feeling a little bit unstable in terms of, oh, this is how we used to be. Remember back when we first started dating, when we first got together, when we were all madly in that honeymoon stage of love there. But it's needing to bring that into the reality. Maybe that's what you're trying to bring back into the relationship here, and maybe that's something that you need to talk about as well. Whatever this is, whatever it is that you are afraid to talk about, whether it be marriage, a relationship, bring that passion, that love, or that first type of connection there that you guys had back into the relationship, marriage again, or children. Whatever this is, these are long-term goals that you guys need to work out and talk about. By talking about it, making these long-term goals, by speaking very frankly, openly, and honestly about it, you're going to clearly understand that this person does love you, that you guys do still have this connection. You are soulmates here, so there's nothing to worry about. So really, Cancers, whatever you guys are worrying about this month, just stop worrying, both singles and couples. No worrying, no hiding, okay? Because there's like a sense of nervousness about communicating your feelings, or about, delving a little bit deeper there about where this relationship might be going, or talking about something that might need to be fixed within the relationship or marriage. So let's look here at one card for Valentine's Day for my coupled Cancers, one card for Valentine's Day for my coupled Cancers. What do the romance angels have to say for Valentine's Day for my coupled Cancers? We're getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Wow, that is perfect. That is perfect. Justice is that equal, I'm going to talk about this, all truth must come to light. That's kind of what justice says. What is the description of that? I'm trying to think of, there's a better way to put that. No matter what it is, all truth must come to light with justice. And that's really what's happening there with the Seven of Swords, is that's coming out, we're dealing with it, we're balancing out the situation. Let's look at from the middle to the end of the month. I'm sorry, I hope you guys can't hear Scylla sneezing and snuffing like crazy. She's like crazy right now. Alright, let's see. Love and relationships for my couple Cancers from the middle to the end of February 2019 for my couple Cancers. Express your love. Amazing, guys. These are so perfect for exactly the cards that we got. I can't even believe it. All right, let's look at getting to know each other. And for me, this is just saying open yourselves up to each other, get to know each other in a different way. If you guys haven't been talking and getting to know each other the way that you used to, maybe that's what you're missing here. And maybe that's what you want to talk to your significant other about here, is I want to get to know you again. I want to feel like I'm getting to know you again, falling in love again, that kind of energy. The romance angels are guiding you to create intimacy with your partner by revealing your true feelings, your dreams and desires, and the other innermost aspects of yourselves. You discover commonalities and learn new ways of relating. If you're presently in a relationship, this card is a message of healing through honest dialogue. This is particularly true if you've stuffed down feelings instead of discussing them with your partner. Perhaps sitting together with a counselor will give you the strength and support to admit them. Regardless, this card clearly guides you towards holding deep and honest discussions for the benefit of your love life. Alright, so this one is Express Your Love. This card urges you to take the initiative in your love life. That may mean contacting someone to whom you're attracted and asking that person out on a date. Could also mean sending flowers, texts, or gifts to your beloved. As you express romance, these feelings pour through you. You actually become the biggest beneficiary of your romantic displays, as you enjoy how they make you feel to an even greater degree. The more you give love, the more you experience it. Of course, do make sure that you're also open to receiving the love that comes to you from God, the angels, and other people. All right. So that's really, really lovely. Again, go ahead and make romantic gestures. Be clear about your feelings. Be clear about where you want things to go. Getting to know each other. So again, have open, honest dialogue. Express your love. Express where you want this to go and how you're really feeling here. Okay, coupled Cancers. All right, again, guys, check out your pick a card reading for what's coming in for you for love in February, as well as your February 2019 monthly reading for you guys as well, and you also have all those weekly. So again, check those all out for better insight and look into what's coming in for you and how best to deal with it. And again, guys, if you want to book a private reading, all that information is right below my video in the description box. And if you book a love reading as a subscriber this month, it's $6 off. Have a beautiful rest of the month, my lovely Cancers. Thank you so much.